Hello, anyone not still living in the 1970s? We interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Alright, guys, we are here today with episode number 4 of the Christian Horn Road to Glory right here on NCAA 14. Today, we got signing day fast approaching, and we are down to our final 5 schools. And so today we're going to figure out where we're going to college, and we're going to get started with our freshman season. Now, I will say, as we look at our top 5 schools remaining, that the school I ultimately chose did win both the poll I had on my Discord and had the most comments in the comment section of the last Road to Glory video. And so without further ado, the school I have chosen is Nebraska. We are going to go to Lincoln and we're going to become a Cornhusker, try and continue the deep running back tradition here, and try and bring Nebraska back to national prominence. You can see we're going to start as the backup already. We're behind Amir Abdullah, but in front of Amani Cross. So we're starting as a backup. That's actually a pleasant surprise. You can see we're going to purchase this Destruction Man pack here in the skill upgrades. Gets our overall up 1. And now we had points left over. We also decided to buy Swag Surf, get more speed, acceleration, and also boost up our overall. So now it's time for our first collegiate practice, and on our first rep of the practice, we're going to take that up the middle for a few yards. Now we're here just trying to impress the coaches, hopefully, and to do that, we're going airborne right there. We did that all the time in high school, and we decided to try it here just to show we're willing to leave it all on the field and hopefully impress the coaches. As you can see, we need 125 coach trust to be able to advance to a position battle, and this should help. We're going to break a tackle after we get it on the option, and we're going to bust it into the end zone. It's our first collegiate touchdown. Yeah, I know it's just practice, but it's still our first touchdown. And so at the end of the practice, you can see we had over 2,600 XP, and we have enough coach trust for a position battle next week. And so now we are going to get into our first collegiate game against Wyoming here at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln. And I will say, before we really get into the action, that the polls were close. I think Nebraska won 4-3 on Discord and 2-1 in the YouTube comments. So it was pretty close, and I would definitely be open to considering doing another Road to Glory after this sometime, and let one of the other schools in there potentially be featured. But for this one, we're going to stick with Nebraska since it did win both of the polls, and it is actually, surprisingly, I haven't ever really consistently done anything Nebraska related on this channel yet. So it'd be a nice opportunity to do that. As you can see, our first couple of moments on the field as a college football player are just on punt returns, but we're making the most of our opportunities right now. That'll be a nice punt return. Get him about 15 across midfield. And now we're up 7-0 here in the first quarter. And we're going to get the ball, actually. It's our first collegiate carry, and it's only a gain of 1. But you got to start somewhere, and we did not lose yardage, which is also nice. But later in the drive right here, it is first and goal. We're going to get the carry again. We're going to find some daylight, and we're into the end zone. So our second collegiate carry is going to get us our first touchdown as a Cornhusker. And, this has been a nice start. We got 2 carries. We broke a tackle on our way into the end zone. And now we're up 14-0, and we're back to returning punts. As your freshman year, it lets you handle all kick return duties. But I think freshman year is the only year it does that, actually. So we're going to try and make the most of it this season while we can. That'll be another pretty nice punt return right there. And we're going to wait until we get back onto the field, as we're going to skip all the way to the third quarter now. We're up 49-7. And you can see there's 10.5 minutes left. I did 15-minute quarters for while I'm the backup just so that I could potentially get as many reps as I need to for Coach Truss. And now we're going to skip into the fourth quarter. It's 56-10. We're going to get the ball to the outside, and we're going to go down, but they're going to say the ball came out. So our first collegiate touchdown and our first collegiate fumble. And I still think I was down, even looking back over it after going through editing and everything. I still think I was down, but it obviously doesn't let you challenge your road to glory because you're just a player. So it's going to stand as a fumble, but I still believe I was down. I don't know, maybe one of you guys can see it or saw it better than I did, and you can say, yeah, it was definitely a fumble. I don't know. If that's the case, let me know in the comments, I guess. But on 3rd and 12, we're going to break a tackle on the screen, and we'll fall forward and pick up the first down. You can see the backups have been in for most of this quarter. Now we're up 56-24. And, you know, we're making a bit of an impact in the receiving game as well, not just on the ground. Now we're down to 20 seconds left. We're probably just going to try and maximize our carries here to end the game. That'll be a gain of 3. And we will call timeout just so that I can get a few extra carries. I mean, we're not trying to go for touchdowns. We're just trying to go for touches right now at this point, just to try and put that sour taste from the fumble that I still don't think was a fumble out of my mouth. And right there, we're going to get 6 more. We'll call our second timeout, and we're probably only going to have 1 more carry here, so, you know, not too upsetting. But we're going to bounce this one to the outside. There's some nice blocking, and we're going to get a gain of 17 to end this one off. So, you know, all in all, not a bad debut. The fumble, obviously, you'd like to have back, and I still don't think it was a fumble. Like, I'm still convinced I was down, and they made the wrong call. And obviously, you can't challenge it because you're just a player. But we earned 585 XP in this game on 8 carries for 31 yards and a touchdown. Had 2 catches for another 12 yards. So, like I said, all in all, it's not a bad debut. Just could have been a little better without that fumble. And now we are going to advance, and we're going to, before we go into our position battle, we're going to purchase this Machine Go upgrade, get some more speed and acceleration boost. And we're now also an 84 overall, the same overall as Ameer Abdullah, as we get ready to take on our position battle. We're already 2 reps in, and we have no points yet, so we're going to have to make up some ground here. That'll be a nice start. Get us 60 points, and we need 500 to win the battle, so we're just going to hope they hand it off to us and don't give us a chance to run an option where the quarterback could be selfish and keep it himself. Right there, we're going to get up to 170 with 10 reps to go, so we're getting closer. A couple of big gains and we might be able to have it. Right there, that run will get us up to 250, so we're halfway there with 9 reps still to go. And I'm starting to think, okay, we can do this. We can probably win this position battle. And right there, we're up to 450 now, 7 reps left. That'll go up the middle, and that will put us 10 yards away. So now with 6 reps to do, all we have to do is get positive yards once, I think. And that rush right there should just about do it, and indeed it does. We have won our position battle against Ameer Abdullah. And so we are now the starting running back here at Nebraska. It's week 2 of our freshman season. And, you know, we had 1,000 XP as well for the position battle. And here we go, just checking out the depth chart to make sure. Yes, it does say we are the starter. And so we reached the top of the depth chart perhaps a little bit sooner than I anticipated. I did not really expect us to actually be a second stringer when we chose Nebraska, but next episode will be our first game as a starter against Southern Miss. Come on back for that. That'll do it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, everybody.